fall. That could be just in reference to what you heard Tony say there about the Thanksgiving start, but that could be a game changer here. And what has been introduced? Well, rapid testing. The fact that it should be available in October. So it's going to be good. It's going to be real good.
How much does it play into the coaches are on this call when they don't have the absolute call to make?
It's a great question. Who are they on the call with? Are they on the call with Kevin Warren, the Big Ten Commissioner? Because if they're on a call with him, I think it means a lot. If they're on a call with the ADs, probably not as much. If they're on the call with each other, probably means plenty call. I mean, it probably doesn't mean anything. I am okay with there not being college football. For me personally, they don't need to take any unnecessary risks with unproven and a lot of uncertainties medically for my entertainment. If it is deemed that the game can be played safely and that the Big Ten jumped the gun a little bit and this new testing means that everybody on the field will be clean, you can play the game then it seems safely, right? Seems to reason, stands to reason. Everybody tests, get there on game day 3 hours early, everybody tests and then quarantines in their own little cubby. And everybody who tests positive held out of the game and everybody who tests negative able to play. If they can determine that everyone on the field is negative for coronavirus, let's play some football.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Obviously, because I want football back.
Are you with me? Are you really worried about the safety of student athletes? Because I am. I know most people.
I mean, I'm always worried about that. I'm worried about the safety of everybody, but everybody is taking risks and doing things and trying to move on and do what they can do. And I think with the testing available, if the testing is this rapid, this readily available, this cheap, this inexpensive, then yeah, I think it's a game changer for everything, not just for college athletics, but for getting everybody back to it. And you couple that with the one test that you have, the app, whatever, so you kind of get that
Stamp of good health.
stamp of good health and stamp of approval. I mean, does that mean that gyms can now open up as long as you can show on the app that you're, hey, I'm clean, you can go to the gym and work out? Maybe. I mean, does this make things better for opening restaurants to bigger capacities and other businesses? I think it is the path to that. It's not, again, this isn't a cure for the virus. This is testing to let you know if you have it, who's got it, so you can isolate those people and you can get back to where we want to be.
All right, we'll get to your phone calls in a moment from Twitch. VanoFun69 writes, the NHL, NBA, and MLB have proven it can be done. Colleges can do it if they have the testing, which now it looks like at low cost, reasonably accurate, and fast automated testing will be widely available very soon. It can happen, and it can be safe, but will it? Well, you know what? One of the great skills in life is to either A, be able to admit if you made a mistake, which the Big Ten might be doing, that they pulled the plug early, or B, just shift gears, be flexible. We are a very adaptable species here, I like to say it. So if you made a call and circumstances were one way, and 3 weeks later circumstances have changed, double back and revisit the decision you made. And it sounds like they might be doing that. I don't want to get carried away or create false hope, but at least it's getting discussed. Aaron Feldman's tweet is correct, and we have no reason to believe it's not correct.
Right, and they're discussing it for much later. They're discussing it will take place next week. But look what happened if you would wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The decision. Things change all the time with how we're attacking this virus. So imagine what things could look like 6 weeks from now and into the beginning of October. And teams are starting, in the Big Ten, let's say they're going to have this startup date at around Thanksgiving, if that's the case. And how are things going to look at the beginning of October when we're getting ready to start training camp? It look a lot different. I'm very encouraged by this. I like it.
248-539-9797. Dean is on a cell. Hi, Dean.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Hey, I'm a football official in Ohio. Tonight is my first game. They allowed the season to start with a lot of safety protocols, but it's just funny how we got Ohio State players not playing the game, and they're all the high school kids to play tonight.
Yeah, it's interesting. What are the safety protocols that you know of?
Well, right now, I know it's only parents, and years. This is the best year I've ever had. Not having everybody tell me I stink. There's lots of, I'm not big enough to accommodate the fibers and through. We are close to the site parts of the press, and we have our little outside locker room. The sideline, 25 to 25, the players are hoping to not go out of that. They extended it from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line to allow the players to spread out a little more. As a football system, we are not touching the ball. They're going to take the first half, trickle down and get the ball, and the center. The center takes it in the huddle with them, and our umpire will drop the first beanbag, and when he comes out, that's where the ball goes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we don't have to wear masks. All I can feel while we're officiating the game, so we have to wear we coaches and whatnot.
How do you feel about that?
But,
How do you feel about that? Do you think that you should have to wear a mask on the field?
What are the chances they'll be cleaned up?
as the team starts, you're not required to wear them. It's very hard to read in those masks when you're running up and down the field. Let's see here, what else do they have? No handshaking, obviously. We are to extend timeouts from 1 minute to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But every player has to have his own water bottle. Yeah, there's a bunch of different protocols. We'll see how everything goes tonight.
Do you know if players in Ohio are going to be tested?
I truly don't know. All I know is coaches and officials are not required to test right at the moment, which is a good thing because being an official, if I do test positive, I have to tell my work I tested positive. So, yeah, as of right now, the protocol, and it's so expensive, especially for the smaller schools, to have every player tested. They're not going to be able to afford it.
Well, I guess I
I would say, yeah, if you test, I would think you want to let your work know that you tested positive, so you don't.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a good thing. I'd call it a thing.
So I'm looking forward to having my best year ever without the fans telling me how bad I am.
I'll still tell you that. The parents, they're going to be crazy.
They'll track you down, Dean, and they will let you know that you suck.
I hope they don't track me
I
down.
know that.
Thumbs up.
I'm joking.
All right, take care, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the answer. I hope it can be done safely. I'm worried because the high school kids can't get tested.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And they're not as in danger to themselves, but to their parents, they go home to places where the parents are more susceptible.
That's the danger is passing out to somebody else. I do find it kind of laughable that you're going to have the spacing. Hey, we're going to extend it out to the 10-yard line so that all the players can be distanced on the sideline. What difference does it make if they're distanced on the sideline if they're going to go in the game playing tennis?
Well, it just cut down on the chance of transmission on the sidelines, but sure, you're going to have a high likelihood on the field. Look, if it can be done safely, it's great. It's great if it can be done safely. Gator, we got another edition of Are You Gonna Eat That scheduled for today at 12:20, and Tiger Baseball, we have heard nothing about a delay, is that correct? All right, 12:45 pregame, 1:10 first pitch. Tigers and Twins are on 97.1 the ticket.
small businesses took a hit this year and are busy trying to figure out plans for the future. So if you're hiring, it means finding the right people is more critical than ever before. Indeed will help you find the quality candidates you need while only paying for what you need. Claim your $75 credit to get more quality candidates fast when you post your first job at Indeed.com/high-impact. That's Indeed.com/high-impact. Terms and conditions apply.
From muscle pain, body aches, to strains, Blue Emu Maximum Arthritis. It works fast and you won't stink. Its unique formula with emu oil penetrates deep to relieve arthritis pain, sore muscles, joints, and more.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Now, text or call the ticket using the same number. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
All right, this is from Pat Forty, just tweeted out regarding the Big Ten conference call today. He tweets out sources, Big Ten discussing myriad of football scheduling options, but reversing course and playing now is wishful thinking on the part of some coaches and unlikely. And he quotes Jeff Petroikis, who's the writer that we've been quoting out of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, who's been pretty much all on top of this. It says, per Jeff Petroikis, Thanksgiving start is one option, most likely is still winter. But apparently Big Ten meeting at this point.
Well, let's look at this for applications for everything else. I mean, for students that are getting ready for this first semester, a lot of them are going to stay at home. Some have gone on campus. I would imagine that parents are probably looking at this news of the 2 new tests available. It's good news because their children want to be on campus. So does this, I'm not going to say guarantee, but this make it more likely that for the second semester when it starts up that those kids are going to be back on campus?
Maybe. 40 now has added this. One source described the situation as, quote, a circus, and said some coaches won't listen to their presidents. Everyone is pushing their own interests. All right, so Scott Frost isn't listening to his president, but if they...
No, he's not alone. I mean,
he's not. Nebraska's clearly been the most outspoken because it's not only been Scott Frost, it's been the AD, and they've publicly forwarded ideas of playing elsewhere.
Well, students are suing
Yeah, they got
to play.
Yeah. But I mean, clearly they're struggling with various degrees of different pulls, right? The coaches want to coach and do their job and have their players play, and they think they can do it safe. The ADs are looking at budgets and revenues, and presidents are looking at health and well-being and not getting sued. So you've got all these different things, an unknown virus and pandemic, and they're pulling people in different directions. I would almost think that the circus is to be expected. Like the circus is with people negotiating for different things with different motivations. I'm not going to be critical of anybody for it being a circus because we don't know. It's too bad that people can't just listen to the presidents and that they're all credible enough at all levels and everybody can just agree that the presidents are going to do what's best.
But the president should have input from the coaches. They should have input from the players and the students themselves, I think.
But who should have the loudest voice in the room?
Well, ultimately, the president has the decision because that's why they're the president of the university. They have to make the tough decisions. But I do think that other people should have input.
I agree, but I guess I asked the question wrong. I think if you're a president and you got an AD, a coach, players, and who else would you be talking to make this decision? Medical experts.
Medical experts, sure, the parents, yeah.
I think the loudest voice and the most influential voice in the room should be the medical expert. The science.
I won't disagree with that.
No, the Big Ten hasn't done a great job of citing its scientific sources. And to be fair, they say they have sources that say it, but I'd really like to hear from the Big Ten version of Fauci.
Who the That is right.
Who's the Big Ten's Fauci?
But I think that the parents and the students, I think they should definitely have their voice heard. And I think that should be a loud voice because they're the ones that, if they're willing to take the risk, that you can listen to that and take that into account.
Yes, I get a little bit hesitant and willing to take the risk because some players are willing to take the risk and stay on the field when they've had their bell rung, and some players are willing to take the risk when they're totally exhausted and end up collapsing on the practice field in 100-degree heat. So you just
that.
yeah. All right, Gator, it's time for another edition of.
Hi, this is Gator. I don't mess around when it comes to my food, fries, burgers, chicken.
This is good news, Doug, because I
You all know that I enjoy beer. It's just awesome. Looking for your favorite meals?
Like
I'm
a
shopping for
lemon
a burger.
snack.
Honey lime wings, delicious.
Honey lime wings.
Smooth flavor with notes of caramel. All right, folks, it's crunch time.
All right, here we go, Gator.
Yep.
We have some different items, some drink, some eat, but it's another edition of Are You Going to Eat That? We give Gator a food innovation and he decides if it's worth trying or not. And we start with the Harpoon Brewery is launching a beer or several beers brewed with actual donuts this fall. This is beer brewed with actual donuts. There are 3 different kinds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The Harpoon Dunkin' Pumpkin. Inspired by everyone's fall favorite pumpkin latte, this pumpkin latte ale is brewed with real pumpkin, pumpkin pie spices, and a splash of coffee. Light in color and easy drink, it's perfect blend of autumn flavors we love, with just a touch of espresso-like roast. ABV 5.2. Gator, I know you hate the term autumn, but would you try the Dunkin' Pumpkin?
100% would try it. I love pumpkin ale. It comes out, and it's a seasonal thing. It's nothing I want to drink all year long. When fall comes around, I love the pumpkin ale. So my favorite pumpkin ale of all time is Buffalo Bill's pumpkin ale, but I do want to try this.
Okay. Harpoon also has the Boston Cream. This Boston Cream Stout is brewed with real Dunkin' Donuts and cocoa nibs. There you go. Which well, it's CACAO. Is that cacao?
Oh, that's the cacao, yeah.
There you go. All right. Which add extra donut-like and chocolatey notes to an easy drinking, creamy, dry Irish stout. ABV 4.3.
Yeah, I like stouts, and it seems to me that it sounds like a chocolate stout or a chout. As I once had many years ago at the Berkeley Front, I really liked where they took a glass, a tall 20-ounce glass, and they drizzled some chocolate sauce on the side of it, and then you poured a Guinness in there. It was a chout. It was delicious. So I'd try that.
Finally, Harpoon's Dunkin' Jelly Donut brewed with real Dunkin' Donuts and raspberry puree. This slightly hazy IPA has bright notes of jelly and citrus from the addition of fruit-forward Hull Mullen and Citra hops.
I would try it. I don't think I'm guessing I wouldn't like it, but I would try it. Look, I'll try just about any beer just to give it a shot. But
I wouldn't.
it sounds like it'd be really sweet. That's not what I want, but I'd try it.
I wouldn't try any of these, but if I were forced to, it'd be the Dunkin' Pumpkin. I do like pumpkin ales. I do not like coffee brewed ales, and that's what it has in it. But
Yeah, you don't like Guinness. You've tried it many times.
I like once every 2 years, I go, all right, let me give it another shot. Every 2 years, I go, nope.
I can see you not wanting to try the other one here yet.
All right, Gator, from McDonald's.
Okay.
McDonald's is about to debut spicy chicken nuggets, its first new U.S. flavor since 1983. The nuggets, which have the tempura coating made with cayenne and chili peppers. Gator, will you try the spicy chicken McNuggets?
Hell yes, I would.
Yeah.
I'm a big chicken nugget guy or boneless chicken guy, so if you're gonna spice it up, that's fine. You give me the McDonald's sweet and sour sauce to dip in it, and Daddy likes it.
Okay. I would also probably try that. Although I haven't had McNuggets in a long time, but I would probably. I like spicy and I like chicken, so go for it. Finally, introducing from Cool House Awesome Ice Creams, Ritz Peanut Butter Ice Cream. It's launching from Cool House next month. The story goes on to say fans of peanut butter Ritz cracker sandwiches are getting a frozen treat that celebrates the best of what that snack has to offer, but in ice cream form. Ritz has teamed up with Cool House to make a crackers and cream ice cream that featured a Ritz cracker swirl inside of a peanut butter ice cream. The collab is the first one Ritz has ever done in the ice cream space. Would you try the crackers and cream with Ritz crackers ice cream?
Knowing that I love peanut butter crackers, you've seen me eat peanut butter crackers before.
Yep.
Big fan of peanut butter cracker. You get the peanut butter Ritz delicious cracker. What's that, a Ritz? Yeah. You mix it with, I'm all about that. That sounds like it should be a Blizzard flavor from Dairy Queen, frankly.
Okay, so the answer is yes, and
Yes.
I think this sounds fantastic. So,
Yeah. Is Kang down with that?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I brought it up to Doug, and Doug immediately, show prep was like, I'd even eat that.
Yeah.
Ready for Doug.
Is there anything there you wouldn't eat?
I'd pretty much try all those, yeah. I mean, definitely, it's gonna take a lot for me not to try it. To like it, obviously I'd have to try it, but, yeah, other than durian fruit, which I've already had though, I don't want to try anything durian flavored in my life ever again.
What is that?
Gator, you know what it is, right?
No, I don't.
Whoa, and I thought you watched the Food Network, my
I
friend.
do, but maybe if you describe it, I'll know it. But
It's like an exotic fruit, mostly in Asia, that stinks like feet.
I have heard of
Disgusting.
it.
It's actually
Sounds
been banned.
tasty.
Yeah, it's actually, no, some people love it. It's actually been banned in a lot of like, you can't export, import of certain places, bring it to the airport with you. It smells that bad once you open it up. It's disgusting. But an acquired taste, I guess. Other than that though, Doug, I'd pretty much try any.
It's a Malaysian fruit. Oh, I have seen this. Yeah, it almost looks like it's, for the exterior, it looks like it's a pineapple, and then you open it up and it's just, disgusting, smells like feet. I have definitely seen this.
Like, have you watched Andrew Zimmern or Bourdain when he had his show? Like, they've always, whenever they hit up Asia, at some point that fruit shows up.
Okay, what
Yeah,
the
I
hell is
think
the appeal of a fruit that smells like a foot?
Well, it's available. So, that's what, that's in some cultures, this is what's there. And you eat what's there. So, you learn to like it. I mean, do you think haggis is good? No, but people were poor and that's what they had left over. They got to figure something out. We're going to eat haggis. Okay, so
This looks like an exotic fruit that wouldn't come cheap. But,
well,
It's too expensive, to be honest with you.
I want nothing to do with this, but I've seen this.
it looks like it has organs on the inside.
It looks like
it's not-
seared.
It's the texture isn't appealing, the look really isn't appealing.
It looks like liver stuffed in a pineapple, shaped like a pear. I remember seeing this on Chopped, I think.
Oh, I'm sure it's been on job.
Yeah. Ted Hell's like, and here's your durian fruit.
You tried one?
Yeah, I've tried it.
And is it as bad as it looks?
For me, yes, but I know people that love it.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
A sock.
I know it smells. You say it smells like feet, but what does it taste like?
Well, we know Doug and his thing with other people's feet. So
Yes,
he's
right.
definitely gonna stay away from fruits or food that tastes like feet, even if it was your own foot.
Yes.
I can't describe the taste. I haven't had it in years, so you guys should just try it. You wouldn't try it, Gator?
No, I don't think so.
Because honestly, you have to get past the smell first.
That's a problem. That's a problem. If you can't get past, and I have a real issue trying to get past that stuff. like some cheese that just stinks, right? But you eat it and it's like, oh, that's
see,
good.
there you go. That's a good example.
But does it stink this? Like this sounds like
Oh,
it
it's bad.
really
It clears
stinks.
the room, yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
got a good ticket text that said Rex Ryan probably eat it.
That's true.
Loves feet. He does love feet.
Hey, coming up shortly, Tiger baseball. Still no word. Mask is still on the field. 97-1 the ticket.
Hey, everybody, you know my favorite place to go to is 24 Seconds Bar and Grill. It's legendary, 24 Seconds. It's there in Berkeley, right there in 12 Mile. It's the place to be for good times with great friends. Big screen TVs all throughout the place. And with all that's going on in the world, 24 Seconds is still alive and well with great drink specials and great food. Need an event catered? How about a backyard party? Let 24 Seconds do all of the work. Right now, they got $3 bottles and cans of Coors Light and Miller Lite during all the Tiger games. games. Also, you get a hot dog and chips for just $5 during the games. Want to enjoy the great weather while you watch all the games? Baseball, NHL, NBA playoffs, great food and drink specials with the rooftop deck. It's the place to be. That rooftop deck is amazing. It's open every day. And coming soon, all of the NFL games, including the Lions, right there on the big screens that 24 Seconds have. Every seat's a great seat. 24 Seconds is right there in Berkeley, where the service is great, the food is great, everything's great about 24. Check out all the specials they have, all the happenings as well, on their website at 24secondsbar.com. And always free parking around back. You can't miss it. 24 Seconds Bar and Grill on 12 Mile in Berkeley.
At Speedway, we've always been here to get you what you need when you need it. We're committed to keeping our stores open, clean, and safe, so you can stay fueled and refreshed all summer long. We've got cold drinks for hot days and frozen drinks for even hotter ones, plus energy boosts, quick bites, and pick-me-ups. We're always on your way, and we're always here for you. So no matter what you need, when you stop by, we'll be ready. Now, buy any 3 cooler beverages and get 500 bonus Speedy Rewards points.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com and try it for free. Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you will actually use. In 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel uses a modern conversation-based technique that makes language engaging, fun, and memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then, sentences gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. Babbel was created by language experts who use the spaced repetition method to help you learn quickly and remember what you learned. With Babbel, you can speak a new language. Babbel. Language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
It's easy to get all the things you love for all the people you love all in one place. At Meijer. Buy 5, save 5 is back. Mix or match 5 items from across the store and save $5 instantly. Get Coca-Cola or Pepsi 24 packs for only $5.49 plus deposit where applicable. And Breyer's 48-ounce ice cream for just $2.50. Plus, get all the deals delivered with Meijer Home Delivery at Meijer.com. Some exclusions apply. See all the deals in the Meijer app.
We've all been to quite a few fundraisers over the years, in many cases because someone has died or is very ill. This is why having affordable life insurance is a must. Hi, I'm Mike Pepper of National Benefit Plans. I shop from over 70 life insurance carriers across the country to get you the best possible rate. Remember, we are only a doctor visit away from being uninsurable. So call me now at 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. And remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World.
The year is 2019, and someone is getting up to use the bathroom at the stadium.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, sorry. Excuse me? Mind if I just squeeze by here?
This has been The Sounds of the Old World.
Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. To keep surfaces sanitized all day, use Microban 24. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of viruses and bacteria initially. Once dry, Microban 24 is effective for 24 hours on bacteria when used as directed. Microban 24 sanitizing spray, bathroom, and multi-surface cleaner.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Pepero of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
The names you trust. The teams you love.
Doug Karsh, Scott the Gator Anderson, Tiger Baseball coming up in 8 minutes. Ish. Bang on the pregame show. We'll be on standby in the unlikely event that today's game gets delayed by rain.
looking at the storms, and it's funny because there's like this line that starts, kind of like at Kalamazoo to start off with, and some of it splits off a little bit further north, and then when it gets to Ann Arbor, new stuff develops. Just south of it, it looks like it's headed just right towards Detroit. So it's and it just looks like it gains in intensity. So I would imagine that I still think they're going to play baseball at some point this afternoon. I just don't think pitch at 110.
Are you saying there might be a delay?
I think there might be a delay.
Let's get back to your open line calls. We got a Tony in Madison Heights. Hi, Tony.
Yeah, I was just going to suggest on the next time you guys do a super boat, we should have and eat the fruit. Like you should have eat the fruit.
Well, I like this idea.
I don't like this idea at all.
Well, if
It's
you're
not an
gonna
idea.
pumpkin out because of like corporate and all that stuff, then you're gonna have to eat the fruit.
Well, that's actually a good point. If corporate, because I made the comment about how much easier it was going to be able to do the shoot the boot bets because we could just do them from home. Corporate doesn't have to get involved because hey, we're at our house, right? Because we're doing half the shows from our house. Just do it from the house. And the response like we got from the boss was not so fast. So.
It's the example. It's the example that you guys set. And these little kids look up to you guys.
No, they're not us.
Only Doug's kids.
But yeah, my kids. Well, they look up to you too, which is scary. But the fruit. Can you get that fruit here locally, Ken?
Yes. Let's go to like an Asian grocery store.
Durian?
Yes. I can bring some in.
Nah.
I know peeps.
No. But
I know a guy.
if we have to replace shoot the boot, would it make sense to replace it with eat the fruit?
Oh,
Do you think
that's a great idea.
Do you think they would have checked to the durian fruit if we just brought it into WWJ?
And left it?
Yeah. We offered up some folks over there.
The fruit that smells like a foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd object.
I think if we left it in the break room, the only person who would try it would be Stoney.
Stoney, oh, is it free? Stoney.
Spread them. I put this bagel foot walking in there. That makes sense. It
Does this
looks
come in a schmear? Do they have
Right.
a durian fruit schmear?
exactly. Cross it with some cream cheese and just throw it out.
Yeah. All right, Gator. So, Tigers, provided that they do play this first game at some point, it is Matt Boyd and Scooble goes in the second game. These are 7-inning affairs. Did you happen to see what the Padres did in the 7th inning of game 1 of a doubleheader yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I did see that.
They were down 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th, so the bottom of the last inning.
Right.
There were 2 outs and nobody on. Down 7-3. Then a hit by pitch. Then a check swing on a 3-2 pitch. Didn't go. First and second. Then a single. Then a single. Then a wild pitch.
I say there's some wild pitches in there.
Then another wild pitch. Run scored. Then a single. Another run scored. Tie game. Then 2 got on board and they hit a 3-run bomb. They scored 7 runs in the bottom of the last inning with 2 outs and nobody on. Now, it was a doubleheader, so it was the bottom of the 7th. But that's incredible.
Did you see the home runs that were hit? Tatis hit
Dude.
one. I mean,
The Padres are the it team in baseball right now.
yeah.
They are something else. The
Their
local
young
product-
guys have come to play. I mean, Machado hit 2 home runs. Tatis hit one, and I forget who the guy was at
Will Myers.
Will Myers hit the one, and all 3 of them were just bombs.
Yeah.
But Machado and the Tatis hit in particular were bombs. Does Tatis have 13 home runs? Did I see that
I
correct?
think he does, yeah. He leads the majors.
Wow.
And he's hitting on the leadoff spot.
That is something. Hey, we got some descriptions on what durian tastes like.
Do we?
Yes.
From
On the Twitch feed, Stain and Shadow says durian is one of the worst smelling things on the planet. It tastes like vanilla and has a cheesecake texture. It's actually really good.
So how could aren't smell and taste supposed to be closely related? How could something smell like a foot and taste like vanilla?
Well, like for instance, crazy bread can smell like vomit sometimes. And yet it
Okay.
tastes, I think it does. Sometimes
Okay.
if you leave it on,
I can see that.
yeah, and yet it tastes delicious. We have RJ Bacho. He says durian is great. Eat the fruit should happen. We'll get massive views. It's true. So, Doug, you're on board with it.
So I see here people referencing hockey gloves. Yeah, I wouldn't need a hockey glove either.
What if it tasted like cheesecake?
It's hard to imagine, but there are a few things in life that smell worse than a hockey glove.
That's the thing with the fruit for me. I can't get past the smell. And then once I'm eating it, I don't even taste anything else but that smell.
All right, well, we'll be on standby just in case in the unlikely event there's a delay down at Comerica Park. Tiger Baseball scheduled to come up next right here on 97.1 The Ticket.